So, to level up your heavy melee skill, what you want to do is you want to follow exactly where I go. So, first of all, you want to go to the Wizard Island. This can either be teleporting through the Wizard Island or the Wizard Boss. But then what you want to do is follow the path I will go through. If you have watched my previous video on how to level up your magic, it's pretty much the exact same place you're going. But what we're going to do this time, instead of going to the first wizard lizard that spawns, we're going to go over to the second wizard lizard. Now, for the heavy melee items you can use, you're able to use Kong's Axe, Obsidian Greatsword, the Reaper's Scythe, Trout's Fury, Wooden Mallet, Granite Mallet, and also the Diamond one and the Gilded Steel one as well, which is awesome. And also the Infernal Hannah as well, which is pretty cool. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kill the wizard lizard to reset its position, and then walk over to its spawn point. This is where normally you would set up your auto clicker. You can hear me clicking at the moment, but this is not what you're going to do this time. You're going to need to download something called Tiny Task. Now this is a macro which you are able to use to set different commands that are repeatable. So if I wait for the wizard lizard to spawn again, you can see that I'm going to keep killing it. But the problem is, well, last time with the magic it was fine, but the problem with this one is that our health does slowly go down after a while, which is kind of annoying and a problem, because if we're going to be AFKing for a couple hours or so, we are definitely going to die within the first half an hour easily. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get your macro, and you're going to want to set it so it switches between your heavy melee weapon and also a source of food, so you are able to keep eating every time. Now I am going to do an entire video on macros and auto clickers and stuff, so don't worry about that. That'll be coming out probably once I have finished with this series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it, so let me make sure I have set my custom commands correctly. So I'm going to change my prefixes and all sorts of stuff. So it won't make sense at the moment, but once I've done the video on it, you'll be well informed. So I'm going to line myself up in the position. And as soon as I see the wizard lizard, I'm going to press the start recording button. So wait for it to spawn. Okay, press the button. So now it's tracking that I'm clicking. Then what I'm going to do, eat 2 slices of bread, start clicking again, and then press F8 when I see the wizard lizard again. Bang, just like that. Okay, so I can stop now. And now I'm going to reset my auto clicker, or not auto clicker, my tiny task, and set that so I'm able to start killing it while I start to slowly die in the background. Let's just kill that. Now let's get it up into position. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the tiny task to start as soon as I see the wizard lizard, and then it should automatically start doing it for me. There we go. Look, you can't hear me clicking. Look, I'll start clapping just a little bit. Just so there you go. So it's now eating the bread by itself, and then now it's constantly clicking, and this will, well, auto farm kill the wizard lizards, and you don't have to worry about your health either. Okay, well, maybe I forgot to set it to continuously run. That's also a good point. I'm glad that actually happened, or I would have forgotten to tell you that. Make sure you have set it to continuous playback, because if you do not set it to continuous playback, this will not repeat over and over again, which is what you want. So let's just set it up. There we go. Okay, that wasn't a very good setup. I pressed it a little while after. But yeah, this is pretty much the way you are able to do it. Just make sure you have a decent enough heavy melee weapon, because some of the lower ones that aren't that good don't really work, such as the Wooden Mallet and the Trout's Fury. These two do not work very well, as they do not as much damage as you can do with the other ones. And I would definitely recommend using the Reaper's Scythe, but I know quite a lot of you may not have this as it was a limited item, but it definitely does the most damage and is the most efficient for me. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord, as you always should. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.